right. We're live. We're live. We're live. And on YouTube. Are we live? Are we live? I think we are. It's a little bit too late, but Assalamu alaikum. Hey, the GOAT YT on YouTube. What up? The GOAT YT 223. Hi, broski. Let me go to the live stream here. Why can I not zoom in on the YouTube? Okay, cool. Cool, this is nice. Now we can see the YouTube comments. Now we can see the YouTube comments too. Hi, bro. Are you the same person on Twitch? The GOAT Pirate? No, I don't think it is. Walaikum assalam, broski. Walaikum assalam. Hey, thank you for being on the channel, bro. Make sure you like it. Make sure you like it. Make sure you like the video, bro. A lot of fucking weird things happening, bro. A lot of crazy things happening. I'm not sure if I'm live on TikTok, but where is it? Where am I going? Hi, this is Elliot. Hi, Elliot. How are you doing, guys, today, man? There's a lot of things, a lot of weird things happening in the world. You know, a lot of weird things happening in the world, guys. Stay safe. Hi, Nicholas Jackson. I'm kidding. That's my favorite name. That's my favorite football name. Nicholas Jackson. Anyways. What is this? 66 plus 1? Okay. Okay, good. Good that you retracted the message. Alright, let's not be hateful, man. There's a lot of things going on in the world now. There's a lot of hate towards Somalis, you know. You shouldn't. I'm open to a debate. I'm open to discuss things. But let's not be hateful, bro. Don't blindly follow people. Especially, I wouldn't recommend to hate people based on political views. It's just nasty. Alright? Just weird and nasty. Alright. With that being said, I will go through the things that have been sent to me. If I'm tagged in videos, I will go through it. I'll give you my opinion. All right, you might not like it. You might, you know, we might have the same opinion. It doesn't matter, but I will just say what I think. All right, I don't care. Anyways, all right, let's see what I'm tagged in today, guys. If you're not joined on my Discord, go ahead. Link in bio. Link in description. You can join the Discord. If you ever want to send me something. If you ever wanna be part of the streams, you can send it to me on Discord. What is 66 plus 67? 67. Alright, bro. My hands can move quick. With these 6-7s. Alright, man. Alright, that was good. Let's go. Now let's get back to Alright, that was needed. Hey, thank you, Mohammed. Bro, my hands can move quick. I can juggle stuff. Anyways. All right, let's go through the TikTok tag videos. Hopefully it is not as political as it was yesterday. We don't want no politics.
70,000, 80,000 Somalis sent to Minnesota so they can vote in Ilhan Omar.
Oh God. There we go. The first tag video is about Ilhan Omar, bro. This is sensitive issues nowadays, all right? Oh.
Do you know that they are inbred so much that their IQ is between 60 and 80?
Guys, wallahi, this whole IQ thing, it was tested on a group of refugees between the age of 10 to 13. A group of malnourished refugees in Kenya. That was the sample. That was the freaking sample, man. It's actually sad to think about it. That was the sample. So, yeah, I wish they gave it a context. I wish they talk. People just stake stats and just run with it. That's not accurate. It wasn't even conducted in Somalia. It was conducted in Kenya in a refugee camp. Anyways,
if y'all don't get y'all fraudulent scamming, cross-eyed, big four-headed, incestual asses up out of here. We know you married your brother. Take y'all illegal scamming asses on. Get out. I'm on my way to Minnesota. I'm on my way to ask you questions. You didn't want to say nothing to the white boy that was asking. You wanted to threaten the white boy, but I bet you won't threaten me. I bet you won't tell me to get the fuck on. I bet I won't.
God damn, why is she so angry, bro? What is wrong with her, man? If you have questions, you can just ask. It's okay. You can come on the live stream. You can come on a bunch of Somali streaming. Just ask questions, bro. It's fine. You don't need to be so fucking angry, bro. What the hell?
Let's go to Minnesota. Let me call my brother and my best friend, and let's start a TV show. Let's go around to all these damn places and figure out what the fuck is going on. I'm already in Dearborn. Let's start there first. Those motherfuckers need to go to.
Yo! What is going on? Somalis have successfully rage baited the internet this past week. Successful. Guys, what would you rate this rage bait out of 10, bro? The Somali rage bait, 1 out of 10, bro. 1 out of 10. I need numbers quickly. Guppy, wait, what? My name is Abdul Khalid. Six sack shawarma ticket. What the garlic sauce. My parents first chose this name. Hey, W parents. W parents, bro. What kind of name is that? Somalis aura farmed this entire week. Nah, it's more of a rage bait. We rage bait the internet so bad, bro. It's not aura farming. This is successful rage baited. Alright, let's go through the comments. I'm in Minnesota. How can I help you? My tax is too damn high with all the fraud. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. If you're a Somali that's out there, bro, stay safe, man. Stay safe. Shalom, brother. America really needs to wake up. Democrats, liberals, how so does that? Bro, I feel like this is gonna fucking. If you're Somali, stay safe, bro. There's gonna be an uptick of crime against Somalis. I can just feel it. So stay fucking safe. If you're Somali, stay safe, bro. Stay safe. A lot of crazy things happening out there. Our forefathers was called Abdurrahman Lincoln. Okay, bro. Alright. Alright. Did she make any other videos?
I'm on my way.
Wait, where's she going? I'm on my way. What?
Minnesota. So I'm on my way. I'm about to put together some sweatshirts, some t-shirts, so that you can fight, so that you can support the cause, because I'm about to travel the United States. I'm convinced. 70,000. I'm on my way, y'all. They done threatened to take my life if I come to Minnesota. So I'm on my way. I'm about to put together some sweatshirts, some T-shirts, so that you can fight, so that you can support the cause.
Anyways,
because I'm about to travel the United States
not okay.
of America and figure out what's going on with.
Alright, why is she doing this, bro? Why is she doing this? Anyways, just bunch of fucking sheep. See, this is a good way to, like, you know, understand if people actually use their fucking brain. If they're just angry for no reason, if they're angry because of the whole fraud thing, which has been fucking resolved in 2019 and everyone involved is sentenced, if they're still fucking, if they're using the whole fraud thing as excuse to hate Somalis, then they're just bunch of fucking idiots. They're just bunch of fucking sheeps that know nothing but to follow their master. That's what I think, bro. If they have any other arguments, bring it forward. But if you're still fucking stuck on the whole fraud thing, you're just a sheep. You're a sheep. You hate the Somalis because other people hate the Somalis. You're a fucking bunch of. I don't wanna hate on her, but you're just a sheep. You're just a sheep. You're hating on Somalis because it's the new trend. It's the new thing to do now. So it's cool to hate on the Somalis now because you're just following your master. Alright, you're just following your master, Donald Trump. If he hates on your God, you're just gonna start hating your God too. You just blindly follow your master. So. It's a good way to. Crazy how the black people are attacking Somalis and taking Trump's side. Stockholm syndrome baa ka dhex hadlaysa madowga. Yeah. Scary times, man. Scary times. Donated $59. Do dance skibidi toilet. Crazy. What is a skibidi toilet? Do it, then I'll do it. Anyways, skibidi toilet is wild. Ooh. Nicole on peas. Look. That is wild. Hi, iCard. Hey, what? Bro, do you know the Turkish president announced that he is 6'7"? Did he? Oh, interesting. Where was the video that I saved? Much later. Damn. Wait, isn't this the same video we watched last night? Isn't this the same video? Trump targets Somali Americans, claiming they are destroying America. Isn't this the same video? Anyways, let me see it.
I don't want them in our country. Their country's no good for a reason. Their country stinks, and we don't want them in our country. Yeah.
President Donald.
This is the same video. Fuck it out. Like, goodness. That is wild, bro. Soomaalida maxaa lagu nacay waa su'aal. Dad tiro yar haddana dhawaaq dheer. Ani haddii Somali ahaan lahayn waan nici lahay. I'm gonna be honest, bro. If I was a Somali and I had no Somali friends, I'd probably be hating on you guys, man. I'd probably be like, nah, look at bastayaasha, deport their ass here. Deport their ass here. Yeah, we are kind of loud. We are loud. And we don't take things serious. It's just, I think that pisses people off more than anything else. If you're mad at someone, if you're just trying to, like, if you're just mad at someone and they don't take it serious, it pisses you off even more. That's the best rage bait. And somebody do that a lot of the times. So, yeah. It's just like the Indians. Look, we hate on Indians too. Like, we don't even want people to compare us to the Indians. We are racist. We're openly racist to the Indians. See, now we're just getting the same treatment. So if we need this to stop, if we need this to end, we have to go back. We have to go back. We have to not be racist to the Indians. We don't have to see it as an insult to be called Indian. And then we can resolve this. Are you asking how is... Wait, what? Are you asking, is I Show Speed your son? I know that you're hiding from us. Boy Sigma. He is the father of Speed. What? Bro. I'm too old for this brain rot, brother. Too old for this brain rot.
Donald Trump's comments have shocked many of the estimated 260,000 people of Somali descent living in the US. Bahaja Ali owns a cafe in Minneapolis, which is one of the largest Somali communities in America.
The fear among the Somali community is real. Like this mall, if you come to like around noon, nobody's here. It is deserted. Every business is closed, and it has been like this for the last 3 days. And we are really, as small business...
Wait, I'm confused. Why are they... why would they be scared if they're citizens? Why would they be scared? They might still take you. They might still take you to the detention for like a few hours. But why would you be scared?
Business owner, I'm scared that people not showing up to buy.
Hey, hi, 21. Oh, morning. Hey, good morning.
From me. And I am like, I don't want to close my business.
Congresswoman Ilhan Omar was born in Mogadishu and was granted asylum in the US in 1995 after fleeing the civil war. She has since had a successful political career and is often outspoken about Trump's policies.
The president has always had very bigoted, xenophobic, Islamophobic comments when it comes to people who are of Muslim faith or people who are black.
Bro, my favorite line is when she said she's probably gonna end up staying more than she's gonna end up staying in the US more than Trump. She's gonna be around longer than Trump. That was my favorite line because it's probably true.
Seen him call.
How old is Trump now? 80 years old.
African nations as holes, and so it's not really surprising. But
yeah, let's be honest. They are African countries are shitholes. All right, it is shit. No one wants to live in fucking Africa, bro, because it is shitholes. I don't agree with Trump. I don't agree when Trump says African countries are shitholes, but I disagree when he says the people are garbage. You can't call people garbage. That's fucking disgusting.
What is weird to me is just how creepy he's been obsessed with me and the Somali community.
Trump has ratcheted up his anti-immigration rhetoric since the shooting of 2 National Guard troops in Washington last week. An Afghan man has been charged with murder. He has pleaded not guilty.
Oh God! Wait, how is he pleading not guilty? But but nigga, you got caught, bro. What do you mean not guilty? It's so confusing when people claim not guilty when they're caught red-handed.
Trump has promised to freeze migration from what he describes as third world countries. This was the reaction from people in the Somali capital.
Wait, hold on. How did they send someone to... Hold on, bro. How did they find an Al Jazeera reporter in Mogadishu?
This is intolerable. Trump insults Somalis several times every day, calling us garbage and other derogatory names we can no longer tolerate. Our leaders should address his remarks.
That is actually true, bro. Not a single Somali leader, not a single Somali person in power addressed this issue. I wonder why.
My view of the US and living there has changed dramatically. I never thought a president, especially in his second term, would speak so harshly. Because of this, I have no plans to travel to the US.
They would probably like it. The racists would go, yeah, we don't want you here. Anyways, yeah.
Trump has
They would probably celebrate that, I'm gonna be honest with you.
stepped up his criticism of Somalis living in the US after what has been described as reports in a conservative news publication said taxpayers' money from defrauded government programs was being sent to Al-Shabaab, an armed group operating in Somalia, which the US designated a terrorist organization in 2000.
Yeah, these people need to fucking die, bro. I don't care. I'm gonna say it, bro. If the U.S. is gonna eliminate these people, by all means, I support it.
2008. An investigation is ongoing, but little evidence has emerged so far.
Wait, didn't the U.S. admit to funding Al-Shabaab in Congress? Didn't he admit to funding Al-Shabaab? If you think I'm lying, search it up. They literally admitted to funding Al-Shabaab. So, yeah, that's one thing.
Far. Charles Stratford, Al Jazeera.
Now, hundreds of thousands of Somalis fled when their government collapsed and a civil war broke out. It's home to about 84,000 Somalis, most of whom are actually American citizens. More than half of the Somalis living in Minnesota were born in the United States. Among those who were not, the vast majority, 87%, are naturalized U.S. citizens. Minnesota State Senator Omar Fateh says the hateful rhetoric has real-life consequences for Somalis in the U.S.
It was hurtful. It was...
Yeah. Oh my God, guys. If this guy won, I feel like it would have been way worse. It would have been way worse. The hate would have been way worse. Did you think?
Shameful, disgraceful. But also it was flat
Because
out.
the racists are gonna look at this guy and just see the Captain Phillips guy, bro. They don't see you as you. They call me the guy in fucking Captain Phillips. So yeah.
Wrong. Calling not only our congresswoman garbage, but calling the entire community garbage, saying they're good for nothing. It is a community that has been resilient, that has produced so much. We are teachers and doctors and lawyers and even politicians. Taking part of every part of Minnesota's economy and the nation's economy. And so right now, this is nothing more than political theater in time for the midterms in which he wants to rally his base. Language matters, and we know that hateful rhetoric and language leads to action. I had one colleague and her husband get assassinated, Speaker Horman, Melissa Horman and her husband, and my good friend, Senator John Hoffman and his wife survived an attempted assassination on their life. And that was due to political violence. It was due to that exact violent rhetoric that we're seeing in our current political climate that is being led right now by our president. And right now...
Yeah, that's so true, bro. There's people that blindly follow this guy. There's actually a group of people that religiously follow this guy. That would do whatever he says. If he talks shit about people, even if they know nothing about those group of people, they're going to hate him. All right? There are people like that, which is dangerous to see, bro. Which is really dangerous. So he should... The thing that confuses me even more is the people around him. Isn't there like a whole group of PR for the president? A PR staff for the president? That kind of monitor the things he said, the things that, advise him on things not to say. It's more shocking to me that those people are not doing their job. And if they're doing it, he isn't probably not listening to them.
Our community is afraid. We've had folks speak out against them being targeted. We've had our mosques be targeted. Myself, I had a campaign office vandalized earlier this year. And so we want to make sure that our neighbors understand that we're standing up for one another and showing up in this time in which we have a hostile federal government.
Don't miss out on the full...
Interesting. إلهي با لنا والله مركز طوانا.
Picture.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you know who tried to clear things up in a cabinet meeting that covered a lot of issues? He also lashed out at some of his usual targets. Let's take a look.
Somalians ripped off that state for billions of dollars, and they contribute nothing. The welfare is like 88%. We're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country.
Anyway, I already seen this. Anyways, it's weird. This video is interesting. They're going to revoke your status. Wait, what's going on? What's happening now?
It gives me a great sense of pleasure knowing that your refugee status can be revoked. See, unlike you, I was born here. From the moment I opened my eyes, I was in the United States of America, and I will never pander to Adan people. Cash is a legal form of currency. Anyone can take cash. The lady who did my eyelashes, cash. Eyebrows, cash. The Mexican lady who cleaned the house, cash. I don't care when you came to this country. When ICE pulls you over, they're gonna put you in their detention center and they're gonna ship you back to wherever you came from. Just because
Wait, what happened? Where is this all coming from? Hold on, bro.
When ICE pulls you over.
Wait, what did he say? Somalis are on the news for the wrong reason. Let's be honest before we respond. Well, what did he say? Now I want to see that video now.
They're gonna put you in their detention center and they're gonna ship you back to wherever you came from. Just because people are gassing you up in the comments, saying you're not like the others. You'll be like the others when you're sitting in a detention center. Good night.
Yo, whoa. He talks the truth. What's so special about being in America? Zen is showing great leadership. What did he do? Good question. Hold on, let me fucking keyboard, man. This fucking keyboard does not work. Oh, I need to get a new keyboard. Alright, let's see.
There are truth we have not been saying out loud. Number 1, go to Somali malls. Cash only, no receipts. That's sus. We gotta say that out loud. Number 2, Somali tax accountants. They say, oh, you have no taxes today. That's sus. We gotta call that out. What? Yeah. Somali trucking companies cutting corners. That's sus. Let's not do that. Appreciate that. Let me keep going. Yeah, helping each other lie on forms. Like it's some sort of community service we're doing to each other. What? Yeah. And recently I just saw a Somali sheriff, police officer, saying that he only serves the Somali community. What are you doing? You're an American. The whole citizens is your duty to protect and provide great, excellent service. Hello? Get rid of that mindset. Appreciate that. To the haters who've been
Why does he make his videos like that, man?
saying, go back to Somalia. Let me remind you something. This country is not based on tribe, bloodline, or ancestry. This is not Saudi Arabia. This is not Japan.
But let's be honest, bro. Some of the things he said, it does actually happen. But him generalizing it is the issue, I think.
America is contract nation. You live here.
There's a time and place to say things. Like, you saying this now doesn't help anything. Like, you're just validating whatever they're feeling, alright? Or just I'm pretty sure there are Somalis that are pirates, but when you say it in a time that you shouldn't be saying it, you're just validating that point that they have. You're just validating their hate, alright? There are people that believe all Somalis are fucking pirates. Is there Somali pirates? Yeah. Bro, every group of people have some sort of pirates, right? But when you make a video and address only those 0.0001% of pirates, then you're validating their hate towards Somalis.
You work here, you pay taxes here.
Plus, there's nothing wrong with using cash. Alright, matter of fact, some people just prefer cash, and there's nothing wrong with that. Why are you criminalizing people that are...
Tribute here, you're an American. Chill like that. So, the only way to push back on this hate is to lock in. That's it. Contribute, add value, and lock in. Be honest, raise your standard. That's the only way you push back on this. That's how you get respect. Chill like that. There are truth we have not been saying out loud. Number 1, go to Somali.
It's unfortunate that the Somalian community as a whole are being judged. That's the thing. I've seen a video on YouTube. I wish I can find that video of this girl, a Somali girl, that was saying hold on, let me see if I can find that video. I've seen a video on YouTube. The Somali, like, American born girl was saying, I feel like I belong in this country. I don't have anywhere else that I feel like I belong in. America is the only place I've ever known. And this black American guy responded to that video and was like, Yeah, you're just the collateral damage. You're just in the middle. You're just the collateral damage. See, they don't really care, bro. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. You pander into them, it is not gonna make the issue less worse. How is he taking cash sus? Oh, how is taking cash sus? Yeah. Maogtahay cadaanka maysan filaynin inay Soomaalidan trolls yihiin. Ayaga kasii waalan. Yeah. Been maaha walaa. Ayaga way sharxaya waa arkaysaa. Wixii la sheegaya way sharxayaan. They try to explain it. waxaa arkay videoyaal dad people are trying to debunk the 3,000 years Somalis were promised to Minnesota 3,000 years ago. People are actually trying to debunk those things. You don't need to debunk it. It's not real. We don't actually believe that. We're just trying to troll you.
Malls. Here's the thing. I agree with you. Mentioning our flaws at times like this does not feel good.
That's exactly what I said. That is exactly what I said. All of the things he said, is there some truth to it? Yes. But is it the right time to do it? Is it the right time to address it? Probably no. Alright, let's see.
Right? It's just, if mentioning our flaws is betrayal, how do we improve them? And if
it's not betrayal, it's just timing. It's all about timing, bro.
Accountability is attacking, then when do we say anything?
There's no truth to it? What do you mean there's no truth to it? Some people do take cash. It's not that it's wrong. There's nothing wrong about it. But there is some truth to the things that he said.
Since silence appears to be our strategy. That's all. The truth is, we're Somalis. We're thriving. We have to set high standard and condemn nonsense like this. Right? Of the thing that's coming out in the news.
True. Can we agree we don't condemn enough? Can we all agree that we don't condemn those criminals enough like we should? We don't condemn them. I don't think I've seen one single Somali that came out and said, yeah, those criminals, they deserve to be jailed. We don't condemn them. Every community has bad apples. Yeah, and you need to get rid of those bad apples. I do agree with you. Every community has bad apples, but you need to get rid of them. If you don't, they're gonna ruin everyone else. They're gonna ruin the whole basket. That's not our job, though. Well,
in the news, yes, Somalis did it. Yes. Few Somalis did it. Not all of us. We're all chill like that, right? But the few created this thing that we have to all defend ourselves. So we have to first look at this and say, hey, we condemn this. Let's raise our standard. And then we defend this nonsense propaganda. Yeah, that's what that message was about. Even the title on the top, it says that. Let's be honest before we defend ourselves.
It's just the wrong timing, bro. Exactly. This is exactly what I said. Maturity is realizing that timing matters. Also, why couldn't you have said this before? But now all of a sudden, you want to broadcast it? Exactly. Timing does matter, bro. Timing does matter. Instead of generalizing, they should name them. And it just happens with everyone, don't you think? That just happens with everyone. The thing is, I said this before. I don't think this has anything to do with the fraud. I've been saying it for the past week. I genuinely don't think this has anything to do with fraud. There's something else that is being covered up. This thing, the fraud thing happened in 2019, and they're all locked up. So there is something else that is being covered up. That's what I think. And I think Trump is using Somalis the same way he used the Haitians to further his campaign, to get some points up again. That's what I think. Or either to cover up the Epstein files. Like, every time you see something being emphasized so much, there is something else that is being trying to kept hidden in the background. Think of that. The files? Probably. Or fucking blowing up the boats? There is something else. There is something else bigger that is... This is a distraction. This is a distraction. So us fucking diving deep into this, fighting, going back and forth is exactly what, you know, what the goal was for this whole thing. That's exactly what the goal was for this whole thing. So us going back and forth is exactly what the goal was.
There are truth we have not been saying out loud.
Alright, I'm gonna move on from this.
I
will always be a Sharma boy hater. He is.
أنا مختار أيان هاي مختار ساجد مختار وحنو شقة community engagement كان كتر صراحة.
And also man, أنا ما كسر جدا هذه عسكري أتاي أو ما تقانا. Guys, we might disagree. Like in me personally, I think you should just be speaking English. If you got the fucking US flag on your chest, just fucking speak English, bro.
And وقت تقانا مرة بنا وإذا ماذا مسج بدنا وان درا لكن وين فهنسن هاي إن هدان هاي بوليس كمجال ده إن أي دباتو إن عبسة بدن أي دت كان عبسة أي شرطة وأجن هاي.
Like do you see how someone that isn't Somali could perceive this? Imagine this guy was a Jewish policeman that was in New York, and he was next to the New York mayor, and he was speaking Hebrew. Do you see how that would come across? Especially if he has a US fucking badge on his chest. Do you see how it would come across now?
And so
little things matter. Little things matter. Yeah, English would have been better. I do agree with you.
كشجع أما وشجع دقة مجال ده جاكوب فري وحويان إن Somali ubadanta waa dad US citizens ah weeyaan waa dad wadanka sharci ku leh manihin dad hadda soo wada qaxay ma wada nihiin qaarkeen waxaan joognaa
Wait, he's standing literally next to the mayor, bro. He doesn't even understand.
10 sano qaar 40 sano joogan qaar 30 sano qaar 20 sano joogan.
But the fact that a certain community being targeted is not normal, well, yes, it is not normal. We have already addressed this. It is not normal because it's man-made. This is a campaign to cover up something else. So don't focus on it. It is not normal. Exactly. It is not normal. We've already addressed it. This feels targeted. This feels man-made. So the Somali isn't bad. No, you should still speak English. That's what I think. Like, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, but at times like this, if this whole thing wasn't a big issue, if this whole hate wasn't there, I wouldn't mind him speaking Somali. But now we're in this type of situation. Now we're in this, like, everyone's looking at us now. Just him speaking Somali kind of creates separation. Does that make sense? It's just timing at the end of the day. Now probably everyone's looking at Somalis, looking for their trying to watch their next move. The mayor himself was speaking Somali. True, he was, but it wasn't this. It wasn't now.
كان ما قرأتي أن business كلا أنا قد أسكمله وده دقنا ماشي أنا وده كودا نون هاي دبعتنا هاي ستنا وين وده هاي ستا مركو حرّينا إني شجعو إن محسرين من مينيابوليس كقبتها إن هجرة أما سعودالك immigration كا محيتها إن مهمة وين ربعنا إني شجعو حتى قضبها كان كقرن أيام ربعنا الصومالي وترجمه مركب مجالا وحويان وحي قبتها شروعية على هذا أديك حقوق على هذا هدي أنا أهم قفك الشرعي هايستا أما ذاتك الشرعي إسكال ولا قرتل ذاتك الشرعي هي سنين أو شرعي لا أنت حقوق أي مجال إنه أصلا ما يصير ومحيين مدة هذا حويان إنه قفكو مركو لو يماذا أما الله
At least give it an English subtitle ولا
uusan la hadlin qofka raba inuu tarxiilo asaga waa aamusi kartaa adoon lawyer la hadlin lama heli kartid midda labaad waxa weeyaan qofku wuu diidi karaa inuu saxiixo wax dokumentiya ma inaa saxiixid ma aha warqad kastoo lagu soo hoos dhigo adoon ka fiirsanin ama aan la tashanin qofka adiga qareenka ku ama lawyerka ku ah tan saddexaad waxay tahay qofku inuu albaabkiisa furo ma aha haddii albaabka ay soo gargaraacaan iskama furi kartid waa diidi kartaa ilaa ay ku tusaan ay waxaan haysanaa warqad ka socota judge ka socota inaan guriga xoog ku soo galno hadday taas dhacdo waa wax kale leedahay.
The older generation don't learn their host country's language, which is crazy. Yeah, they don't. They actually don't. I do know people that have been living in the US for 35, 40 years that still can't speak English, bro. They went there when they were around my age. And they're like in their mid-60s now and they still can't speak English. It's not easy though. It is though. At the end of the day, it's just what you know. They don't prioritize it that much. Like if you live in this, look at this video, bro. If you live in this community, look at that. How many people do you think here that you would need to speak English to? 1, 2. These 2 cops and this. Nah, that's Somali. These 2 cops. Apart from them, like you don't need to. Like you don't need to learn English to communicate with you. If you live in this community, I can see why why you wouldn't need to learn English.
لكن albaabkaaga inaa furtid ma aha khasab city of Minneapolis markii waxay qabtaa dadka dad caawiya oo ka caawiya bilaash la'aan lacag la'aan inay kugu sheegaan ma taqaanaa xuquuqda aad leedahay adiga oo wadanka sharciga qaybta ku joogtay adaa taqaanid waqtiga waxa ku joogtay warqadaha ku joogtay marka waxay leedahay maxaa la yiraahdaa adiga iyo reerkaagaba iyo qofka jeceshahay website-ka Minneapolis waa tii kartaa city of Minneapolis ama waxa wici kartaa 311 311 hadaa wacdo ayaga ku sheegay waxa aragtay inaad qabatid qof Soomaali idib ku dheh Ingiriis ma aqaan ayaga ka caawinaa wixii aragtay inaad samaysid waa fahan Soomaa
laakiin if you're the citizenship test are you not required to know English? I thought that was a thing. Are you not required to speak, write, and understand English to get citizenship? I thought that was a thing. Because how do these aunties have a US passport where they can't construct 2 English sentences together? How? Oh, I might be cracking a new fraud. Okay, I'm kidding. South Asians do have big communities too, but they still... True. That's so true, actually.
arinta kale ku soo xigta waxay tahay hadii qof aad u maleynaysid inuu aad hubin inuu yahay dawladda inuu ka soco sida ICE oo kale inuu yahay ama uu yahay askari oo aad hubin inuu askari run yahay qof kasta iska soo xiran kara dharka waxaan ku leenahay waxa inaad soo wacdo Minneapolis Police 911 911 waa inaad soo wacdo si aad u hubsato inuu qofkan horta police ma yahay in qof kasta ma taqaan dharka iska soo xiran kara oo dadkeena markaan handidi kar maadaama ay dhacday magaaladani in lagu dilay 2 qof guryahooda oo aad ogtihiin ayaan dhawada inay ka dhacday in guri habeen barkii loogu soo galay nin police ka dhigaa inuu dilay marka anaga waxaan ka carreynaa in tragedy-gaas kale ay dhacdo oo qof tuug ah actually on ayaga ka tirsanayn dawladda.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Well, they could just pretend to be a police officer or come to your house and murk you. Oh, that's scary. Subhanallah. anaga Soomaaliya ka imaan Soomaaliya askariga hadii hadal ku celiso darbaxsha laga la daala so we need to get used to rewiring ourselves. Well, that's scary though. That is scary times.
Like, it's actually insane.
Bro, they're trying to divide and conquer us.
What the hell? Me looking for flights from Germany to a minute. Okay. You can't have 3,000 years ago and Germany on the same sentence, bro. PTSDs, brother. PTSDs for a lot of people.
A lot of Somalis don't know this, but the name Minnesota actually stems from 2 Somali words. One being Minan, which comes from the southern dialect of Somalia, which means home. And the second is Sota, which is like, Sota, there she is.
Bro, please, don't start it, man.
Home, there she is, Minnesota.
It is true too. It is true. That's what it means.
So technically, we actually are the natives here. A lot of Somalis don't know.
Hey, I'm loving this agenda, bro. Let's push it forward. Minka Sota. Wa Sota Minka. Wa Kasag Minka.
This, but the name Minnesota actually stems from.
Oh, God. Lady Hawatako. You might be onto something. George Daba Asar, who discovered for us our promised land 3,000 years ago. Oh, hell no. Oh, the hell. Oh my God. I love people. I love seeing other people fall for this rage bait, bro. Oh, guys, please. This is going to get them more mad. I'm predicting this week. Some Somalis are going to end up on Fox News. This is going to end up on Fox News, bro, if you guys don't stop. Like it was promised to us 3,000 years ago. Crazy. Hey, brother Ali, what up, broski? Israel said Somalia is danger to East Africa. Did they? Oh, God. Oh, God. They're already in Al Jazeera? Yeah, I did see it. I did see it, bro. Fuck. Now I understand why the Somali president doesn't want to talk about these type of issues. Now I understand why he doesn't want to talk about it, bro. He doesn't want to get involved. He doesn't want to get fucking dragged into a war. That's smart. That is actually very smart, bro.
Assalamu alaikum, Somali. I love y'all. Donald Trump, let me tell you something, man.
Bro, they're gonna use this video and say that you got deported back to Somalia, bro. Please. Bro, they already used your friend. I forgot his name. What was that guy? What was the other guy's name? They already used his video.
You a piece of shit. You smell like a wet dog. I'ma tell you the truth about Somalians. Somalians, they come together.
Bro, I get him saying Somalians. What's your excuse, brother? The fuck is your excuse? Somalia, not Somalians, bro. What the hell? It might be you guys. We might have an imposter. We might have an imposter, bro. Imposter detected. Somalians? Really?
One Somalians.
Somalians.
You can't separate them against people.
Dun dun dun. Imposter. Caught.
Somalians is strong, Donald Trump. All that you doing, faking, breaking the law. One thing about United States of America, you break the law, you gonna do the time. You gonna sacrifice.
Did he? Wait, you gonna saw what?
And do the time.
Okay, sacrifice. I should have finished it. Anyways, did he get deported? I did hear someone say he got deported, man. I'm not sure. Not sure, but I don't want to feed into that stuff. There's hungry mouths, bro. There's a hungry beast. They want me to feed them with anything. I'm not dropping no breadcrumbs no more. I'm not gonna be featured in no more Matt Walsh videos. That's it. It's done.
مو فارحي أصلي ها لوير وقبصدي قرين وقبصدي جورال كان مركل وصولي سنين تلو وصولي إنه أنت إنجليزي ما ذو ربع يا وركب حوليه حي أصلي إنه حق وليه إنه إنجليزي ما ذو فيزا ده صغير دولة ده أساسي لكن قف كلا لسيجور فيزا دي قف كلا لسيجور مركب وقع صد وزير كريمها جودها لوير هذا يقول مثلا هنا سجى وقع صدي قلت كتاريخ ده عادي بلا صحوجير أنا جا مو فارح رنت أنا جوابير يا marka looyaradaas u doodooyaan laakiin looyarada waxay dhaheen maadaama dhalasho waxba aadan haysanin warqad dhan aadan wadanin oo mo faarax adiga inaa is cadaysid waayo oo DNA iska qaadidaan dhahay DNA isaga raali kama uu soo sheegay wuxuu dhahay waalidkeena aniga dadka idalen waa og ku dhahay aniga mo faarax inaan og ahayn waa wada og yiri waa ogahay maxaa I know who I am yiri maxaa aniga leeyahay DNA iska qaad laakiin looyarada sheekaas ma yeelayaan waxay leedahay this important
صح, you have to take a DNA, broski.
مهم واحد إنجليز كلها هم ميل الله لحظة ملها مكتب مو أقول هذا وحنا صوب بحر أسق مو فارح دبته إنه يهي دريل مو فارح صوب بحر بقول كيبا سجاشين سجال دبي سجال 99.99 إنه سجال صوب بحر مكتب بحر يقول يراد ميسك لا تجاني هسه مكتب وحكي له يراد عسكرين إن مو فارح عنك.
So what does he get?
afkiisa uu ka yiriba Mo Farah kala jiro uu sheegabo
marka muxuu helaa marka? He hit the jackpot? No. The jackpot? I don't think he did. I don't think he did, bro. I don't think he did. The most he can get now is probably get a UK passport or UK residence, and that's it. Because I don't think he would be as successful if he was brought instead of the fake Mo Farah.
Yeah, reerkayga dib inaan ula kulmaan raba.
He can get paid by Mo Farah. Mo Farah doesn't even have anything now, does he? They don't, guys. They don't actually. The amount of money that we used to think was a lot of money that got paid to people that run, people that participate in the Olympics is not that much. It's not the same amount of money that we thought. I think now, unless he gets a monthly allowance from the government, I don't know. Unless he gets some sort of continuous payment from the government, I don't think that money lasts for that long. The Olympics money doesn't last for that long.
sida aniga xaq la isiiyo wiil ana la isiiyo dhahay fiisadeena qof kale la siiyo saas uu taagan yahay Mo Farah caanka intan wuxuu sheegay inuu garab siinayo waxaan sho qoray uu dhahayo wiilkan ila caawiyo in Ingiriiska inuu imaado saas uu yiri ya marka Mo Farahan caanka ina ogti in kala ma aqaano buugu qoray kule buug badan oo qoro maleena kusoo zaayda
Albanians are racist, but they're...
Oh, Sue!
A
lot of weird things going on, bro.
How does it feel after 10, 20 years of paying rent and you realize that you paid thousands?
Alright, it's 1 a.m. guys. I'm gonna hop off. Alright, see you guys tomorrow, bro. Stay safe, stay nice, and listen to this guy for financial advice. And stay cool, like ice, and run away from mice. Anyways, take it, guys. See you tomorrow. Goodbye. Peace. Bye.